out to all the book nerds out there. So Jem here, and as you can see, I changed my hair again, and it's been a while since my last review. So this time I'm going to be reviewing A Beautiful Wedding by Jamie McGuire. I rate this a 9.5 out of 10. All the beautifuls, all the books concerning the Maddox brothers, and all that, I change all of them. If they were ever lower than a 9.5, I change all of them to a 9.5. I think for the first two, Beautiful Disaster and Walking Disaster, I said they were 9s, but 9.5s, come on now. This was just a novella, very short, of course, only like not even hitting 100 pages. And it was just so good. It took me a while to get through because I was distracted with other stuff. A lot of stuff happened with school and a whole lot of personal stuff too. So let me read the synopsis before I get into the book. You know that Abby Abernathy unexpectedly became Mrs. Maddox, but what do you really know? Why did Abby pop the question? What secrets were shared before the ceremony? Where did they spend their wedding night? Who else knew about it and didn't tell? Everything about Abby and Travis's elopement was top secret until now. Fans of Beautiful Disaster and Walking Disaster will get all of their questions answered in this whirlwind tale of the wedding day and night. As with all good stories, this one will definitely have been worth the wait. And it definitely was. So it was at the end of Beautiful Disaster that they got married, and this is their wedding. Like the entire wedding, them going to Las Vegas, what they did, how they prepped for it, what happened during the wedding, Abby getting the tattoo of Mrs. Maddox on her like abdomen, and then there's this like cute little thing. If you read the other books, you will understand this. But oh my god, I just passed it. Hold up. It says chapter 13, but it's crossed out to say 14 because of Lucky 13. I totally did not. I was like, wait, what? 14? And then I was like, 13! And I was like, I don't know. I was hyped. But, totally off topic. So this goes through the wedding of them in Vegas, what they did, how they had Elvis there. And it also includes starting from chapter 12 to the end, it skips to a year later when they renewed their vows, which was the wedding. The vow renewal a year later is in Beautiful Redemption with Thomas and Lise. That was, I think, my last book review, and that is the at the end of this. That's the wedding that's going on. So it's like all the books are intertwined in this series. It's like a timeline, like the Cassandra Clare stuff, but this one's like all over the place. Because like the beginning of this is at the, intertwines with the end of Beautiful Disaster. And then Walking Disaster and Beautiful Disaster co-entwine. And then Walking Disaster has an epilogue that entwines with the epilogue of Beautiful Redemption, and Beautiful Oblivion co-entwines a little bit with Walking Disaster and Beautiful Disaster, but still has its own story. But then that book happens during Walking Disaster and Beautiful Disaster and Beautiful Wedding in the first year. And then at the end of that, it co-entwines with Beautiful Redemption, because Beautiful Redemption flashes back to Cammie and Trent. And it's like, it's all together, and it's so cool, and I love it. It's really nice. Oh, and the story of Beautiful Redemption co-entwines with the wedding renewal vows in Beautiful Wedding. It's like all over the place, but it's really cool when you see all the connections, and then it's like not even just a timeline, it's a web. It's just like a whole family. It's really, really nice. The Cassandra Clare books, as you can see behind me right here, it's a timeline. But this, it's a web of love and stories and hate and all this drama of the Maddox brothers, and it's absolutely amazing. So that's all I really have to say. That's all I really can get into because it's a very, very short book. It was only 148 pages long. But this one has a sneak peek of the first chapter of Beautiful Oblivion. But I already read Beautiful Oblivion before this, unfortunately, because my friend didn't have this book until afterwards. So now I've been caught up with all the Beautifuls of Jamie McGuire. There's some upcoming projects coming from her. I looked it up on her website just to see when the next Beautiful would come out. So the next Beautiful from the Maddox Brothers series to come out is Beautiful Sacrifice with Taylor and his girlfriend Phelan. And that's supposed to come out in like the summer of this year. After that, it's supposed to be Beautiful Burn, which is Tyler, the other twin, with his girlfriend Ellie. And apparently, there's supposed to be a sequel to Beautiful Oblivion with Cammie and Trent, which is supposed to release like July of 2016. And Shepley, there is supposed to be a book for Shepley too, called Something Beautiful, I believe, if I remember this correctly. And that, I think, will wrap up the entire Beautifuls, which I'm going to be so sad about once it ends. But then I still have Cassandra Clare to, like, comfort me, but then all of her drama is going to, like, crush me. I just know it. But I really am in love with these books. It's just so good, and I need to own the series, but I unfortunately only own the first book. So that's all I really have to say. The next book I am going to be reading is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I have to actually read it because it's I actually did start reading it before, but then I stopped because I wasn't getting into it and it was confusing for a bit. But now I have to get back into it because I'm a part of my school book club, and it's the next book that we're reading. And I already have the book. I own it. And it was the book that everybody voted on. So that's going to be the next book I'm going to be reading, and the next review I will be uploading for all of you. So that's all I really have to say, and I guess I'll see you guys later. But if you guys haven't checked out any Jamie McGuire books, amazing. The Beautiful's amazing. My friend Katie, who's been lending me the Jamie McGuire books for Beautifuls, also has the Providence series, and she says that one's really good too. I haven't had the chance to read that yet, but I will sometime in the near future. So again, a 9.5, and if you haven't read these, highly recommended. Honestly, it just hits you in the feels. It really gets to you. So I'll see you guys later, everybody. Bye.